is what I'm actually thinking now. Wonderful contribution, Shripad and Meera, for this discussion. I hope I'll be able to bring in that another dimension. And what I'm going to talk about is primarily on artificial intelligence and machine learning. A new report predicts by 2030, as 800 million jobs could be lost worldwide because of AI or automation. Doesn't this scare us? Are you not scared? A year back, I was. I really got scared. I was wondering, I looked at a couple of articles. I read through the articles, but I could not get the hang of what was this artificial intelligence and machine learning. And then I got a call from my friend, and then we went ahead and enrolled in the IIIT Hyderabad, who offer foundation course for artificial intelligence and machine learning. It was all weekend courses for 3 months, very hectic. But I think things got unfolded a lot later. Tasks get automated. Jobs will get evolved. Job descriptions will get redefined and become relevant. What Ranga was trying to bring up in the previous session, we need to be relevant, so jobs will become relevant. You and I, as human, will need to look for other opportunities and functions where we can create an impact. Despite these fears and concerns, every technology shift has ended by creating more jobs than destroyed. We saw this happening with computers coming in. We saw this happening with internet. And now it is artificial intelligence. Good afternoon, all. It gives me an immense pleasure to be here for the consecutive second time. Thank you, Dr. Ganeshan and the entire team, who are wonderful hosts. And thank you, the Army team here. So how's the Josh? Thank you. And of course, the wonderful students who have been cooperative, who have been listening to us. Thank you very much. How's the Josh? Okay. Sir, madam. Sir is fine. Thank you. So what is AI for each one of us? AI is our analytical tool, which depends largely on data sets. Take example, the one she was talking about, Ola, right? It gives, you see the turn-by-turn driving directions which it gives you, right? It was available for us a decade back too. But now, it's become really good because of better data, big data, which he just explained now. Even if data is valid, where do you use and how do you use the model matters a lot. Yes, it is algorithms, but let's remember, friends, successful approaches will be those that recognize success does not come from algorithms, but from data wrangling. Artificial intelligence want to coexist with us. It's definitely not a competition. She brought up that point as well, very well. But it pushes us to be collaborative. It wants us to work together. And it wants to kill the silos. Take an example where the financials of a company is in Oracle. HR data is in Workday, Tally, and you have all the contract details in Excel sheets. And there are n number of Excel sheets, we know, right? As we get into the corporate, we are more into Excel sheets. So there's so much of information. Artificial intelligence, AI technologies, cannot be built in isolation from the social and practical circumstances that make them necessary. There are doctor robos which can conduct surgery. How comfortable will you be if I say that a robo would conduct your surgery? Just raise your hands. None. Not me either. But what if I tell you there's going to be a Skype in, we're going to have a doctor sitting in the mainland, assist the robo to do the operation. How many of you would be okay now?
That's more scary.
That's more scary? What if I tell you the robo has operated and has the experience of 5 years now and does the precision and all the operation surgeries that is done has been successful? How many of you would like to go for it now? Look there, there's a little bit of acceptance coming in. We are in the infant stage of artificial intelligence, friends. We are getting into the path of it. Though it was way back, thought about in the year 1956, it was all in the laboratories. Now it's getting into the reality. Pathologists. Pathologists look at hundreds of slides and millions of cells every day. And what are they looking at? They want to look at those cancerous cells. They are going to detect those cancerous cells and send out the reports. Our AI researchers got there as well. They said, we're going to come up with an algorithm, a classifier, which can tell you, by looking at the pictures, right? And tell you which of those can be cancerous and which cannot be. So let's look at what AI gave the striking rate. AI gave a striking rate of 92.5%. Good? Bad? Okay? Good? Okay? Well, the human was already working at 96.6%. So do we need an AI at all? No. But look what it happened when we combined together and worked together. It was 99.5%. This is exactly what we need to do. If there is something which can be repeatable, take help. I am here is what artificial intelligence is telling you. Take help, get better, and improve our productivity, efficiency, and optimize. Well, something for the professors as well. I know how much of time it goes in grading, lecture students, etc. So artificial intelligence is getting there too. It's going to help you in grading the students over the period of time. It's not there, but it'll get there. But look at the time that it will give you to talk and interact with your students. Do some studies and get better, to give more information to your own students. AI is going to help us through and through. They want to coexist. Artificial intelligence is an assistant. Believe me, it's a powerful assistant. However, we should allow the well-trained experts in their respective field to act and take the decision. For the simple reason that you cannot outsource principles, values, and goals. Will it be individual? Will it be organization? Let it be country and universe as a whole. Let's now look at a quick video, yeah? And then we'll get back to the second round of discussion.
I'm Saqib Sheikh. I lost my sight when I was 7, and shortly after that I went to a school for the blind, and that's where I was introduced to talking computers, and that really opened up a whole new world of opportunities. I joined Microsoft 10 years ago as a software engineer. I love making things which improve people's lives. And one of the things I've always dreamt of since I was at university was this idea of something that could tell you at any moment what's going on around you.
I think it's a man jumping in the air doing a trick on a skateboard.
I teamed up with like-minded engineers to make an app which lets you know who and what is around you. It's based on top of the Microsoft Intelligence APIs, which makes it so much easier to make this kind of thing. The app runs on smartphones, but also on the Pivot Head smart glasses. When you're talking to a bigger group, sometimes you can talk and there's no response and you think, is everyone listening really well or are they half asleep? And you never know.
I see two faces, 40-year-old man with a beard looking surprised, 20-year-old woman looking happy.
The app can describe the general age and gender of the people around me and what their emotions are, which is incredible. One of the things that's most useful about the app is the ability to read out text.
Hello, good afternoon. Here's your menu.
Great, thank you. I can use the app on my phone to take a picture of the menu, and it's going to guide me on how to take that correct photo.
Move camera to the bottom right and away from the document.
And then it'll recognize the text. Read me the headings.
I see appetizers, salads, paninis, pizzas, pastas.
Years ago, this was science fiction. I never thought it would be something that you could actually do. But artificial intelligence is improving at an ever faster rate. And I'm really excited to see where we can take this. As engineers, we're always standing on the shoulders of giants, building on top of what went before. And in this case, we've taken years of research from Microsoft Research to pull this off.
I think it's a young girl throwing an orange frisbee in the park.
For me, it's about taking that far-off dream and building it one step at a time. I think this is just the beginning.
Thank you. Just imagine what it can create and what happiness it can bring in a person who is not able to see. Dementia, people when they get into that state where they're not able to recognize people, if AI can assist them and tell them, look, here it's your son who has come. Look, it's your husband here. Look at the grace and dignity with what they can live with. AI will bring us a lot of this. It is definitely going to liberate us from routine work. Implementation and execution of AI will call for reviewing the return on investment, change in culture, people and skills, of course, leadership. Business leaders will need to rapidly and radically embrace and evolve the new leadership skills, managing people and intelligence both together to optimize. Mostly, the organizations are trying to reskill their employees. They're also looking at acquiring new skills. And they're trying to tie up with the academicians. They're going to talk to the startups. Importantly, because they want to look at research-oriented institutions and inculcate a culture of learning. Now, there are definitely risks associated with artificial intelligence which we should get an understanding of. Data privacy and security at all levels, from individual to organization to country. There will be issues related to data and privacy. Can we have a look at the second video by then? And then we will conclude today's talk. While the video is coming in, we need to look at the policy-driven behaviors. And that's where organization and country will play a very, very, very important role.
Making smoothie.
Calendar.
No meetings today. Remember, tandläkare at 9:30.
Fire off.
Fire off.
Open door.
Door open.
Sånn, så skal vi sette en til.
Ah, ja. Open door.
Run voice command.
Open door.
Run voice command.
Open. Open door.
Repeat that.
Open door.
I didn't understand that.
Hey, open door.
Play on the floor.
Get on the floor. Open the door.
Wrong voice command. Error.
Hey, young. With a rock. Open door. Open door. Open door. Open door.
Higher volume.
Higher.
Higher.
So, artificial intelligence is going to take away our jobs? Not at all. Foreseeing the risks, having a backup plan, adopting a change management process for implementation of artificial intelligence, audit of artificial intelligence, governance across AI, these are going to be the new jobs that we will come up with. 2 years ago, when Google had to censor image searches for keywords like gorilla and chimp because it returned photos of African American. We haven't forgotten that, it's just 2 years, and you will never forget that. You know the kind of dent it can create? You need to be extremely cautious as an individual, organization, and as a country. And I'm emphasizing it again and again because AI, as much as ease it can give, it can create a huge, huge dent. Google Maps, we were talking about it. And again, the Ola cabs, which has made our life very easy. And it shows you certain directions only. You tell him, probably you're the local person, and you know the route, there is a better route that you can reach that place. Has it happened to you all? Yes? Does he any time listen to you? No. This is one other thing what can happen with artificial intelligence coming in. We will ignore experience. Ignoring experience can cost us really, really hard, right? Not just that, as we get more close to the technology, we get away from the social living, human touch, and there will be lot more of job related to social work, teachers, and the skills such as empathy, communication, persuasion, personal service, problem solving, and strategic decision making are more valuable than any other time now. And those of you who are investing on it, trust me, you don't have to worry. Jobs will remain. Another incident which happened in Germany, when the police broke into an apartment after the neighbor reported of a loud music, very similar to what is happening here, early in the morning. No, it was not a party. Amazon Echo randomly blasting music when the resident was out. And the Germans locked the resident out, and she had to play the locksmith bill as well. So friends, as business increasingly embraces AI, the stakes will only get higher, which is assisting us to solve the bigger business problem, optimize, enhance customer experience, and builds new models and platforms. AI is a new weapon, and we need to use that weapon with a lot of responsibility. How much of you believe in the Google Translate? How many of you have got it right many a times? I'm going to read something. Now let me know how good has the AI assisted me. Hello, Pune. यथा मा आर्टिफिशियल बुद्धिमत्तांच्या काळ्यांताळा नेतृत्व बदल बाळ्यांसाठी आलो आहे या औपचारिकते बदल धन्यवाद. Well, I was trying to say hello Pune. I've come here to talk about the art of leadership in the era of artificial intelligence. Thank you for this opportunity. Did Google do justice? Thank you. Thank you for listening to me.